Okay, so for this example, we are going to find the general term and also the sum of the first n terms of a geometric sequence. So let's try to look at the given information. That is, we are given the first three terms of a geometric sequence, 54, 18, and 6. And usually we can try to use the notations u1, u2, and also u3 to represent the first three terms, like u1 equals to 54, u2 equals to 18, u3 equals to 6. And for the part A, we are going to write down the value of R, the common ratio of this geometric sequence. But as we are required to write down only, so we don't have to show the working. But still, I would like to let you know how to find the value of R easily. So by using the concept of a geometric sequence, in order to generate the next term, we have to multiply the previous term by the common ratio R. So in this situation, when we are going to find the value of the common ratio R, we may have to use the ratio between the two consecutive terms. That is, in this situation, we can try to use either u2 divided by u1 or use u3 divided by u2. So u2 divided by u1 means using 18 divided by 54. Or using u3 divided by u2, we will have 6 divided by 18. And using either one way, we can get 1 over 3. And for part B, we are going to find u7, which is the seventh term of the geometric sequence. So we can try to use the formula un equals to u1 times the common ratio R to the power of n minus 1. You can easily to find this from the formula book. When we are going to find the seventh term, we should replace n by 7. And as we already know the first term, which is 54. And also the common ratio, 1 over 3. Then you can see that we have 54 times 1 over 3 to the power of 7 minus 1. So that we will have 2 over 27. So in case if you get a decimal value in your GDC and if you wish to find its fractional form, then, for example, if you are using the TI-84 GDC, you can use this function math9. Math9 is a popular function to convert a decimal to its fractional form. So eventually you will get 2 over 27. So for part C, we are going to find the sum of the first 10 terms of this geometric sequence and correct our answer to 4 decimal places. When we are going to consider the sum of the first n terms of a geometric sequence, we can use the formula for the sum of the first n terms of this sequence. That is, Sn equals to u1 times the bracket 1 minus r to the power n over 1 minus r. So actually, there exists the second version of this formula, that is u1 times the bracket r to the power n minus 1 over r minus 1. But those two formulas are equivalent, so you can either use any one of them. Then we have to identify the numbers to be substituted. That is, we can try to replace n by 10. As there are 10 terms to be considered, we can use the same values like u1, the first term, equals to 54, and also the common ratio r, 1 over 3. Substitute into this formula. When we are going to calculate this by using the GDC, we have to be cautious about the substitution and also about the use of the brackets. So we will have 80.9986 to 826, but as we have to correct the answer to 4 decimal places, look at the position of the 4th decimal place, 6, and the next digit is 2, so we don't have to add 1 on the number 6. So eventually we will have 80.9986.